This is a video for Lesson 7, Invertebrates 2, Phylum Cnidaria and Phylum Mollusca. This video will go over the most important information and highlight the key content to reach our goals. 1, I can differentiate between various invertebrates, including cnidarians and mollusks. 2, I can identify common characteristics of invertebrates, including cnidarians and mollusks. There are activity slides and practice questions. I encourage you to use them. I'm not going to use them or show them. I'm going to skip over them. I'm just going to touch on the most important information in the video. Phylum Cnidaria. That C is silent. You may not know that word or term, Cnidaria, but I bet you know these organisms. They include sea anemones, corals, jellyfish, and hydra. The word Cnidaria comes from the Greek meaning stinging nettle. Have you ever been stung by a jellyfish? I have. All organisms in the phylum Cnidaria have special stinging cells. Most organisms in this phylum are carnivorous. There are some that are filter feeders. Cnidarian skeletons form reefs and atoll islands in tropical waters. Corals are part of the phylum Cnidaria. The Great Barrier Reef was formed from cnidarian skeletons. All members of the phylum Cnidaria have nematocysts. These are harpoon-like structures contained within cnidocyte cells. What are cnidocyte cells? These are specialized venomous or toxic stinging cells. That would be those stinging cells jellyfish have. They use to protect themselves when they feel threatened. They are mostly used for protection, for defense, but can be fired for offense as well. When a jellyfish stings you, it's because it feels threatened and it's trying to protect itself, not because it's attacking you. The organism has two main life forms. A cnidarian is a transformer. The free-swimming Medusa stage, or the jellyfish, is one part of its life. The jellyfish, or the Medusa stage, has the mouth facing down. This is the same organism. Another part of their life, they're in the polyp stage, and they are an anemone. This is the same organism, and the mouth faces up. The jellyfish and the anemone are the same organism. They're just two different forms, two different life stages. They are truly transformers. Truly transformers. Let's go to the phylum Mollusca. In the phylum Mollusca, we have octopuses, squids, clams, oysters, and mussels. What are the characteristics? The word mollusk comes from the Latin meaning soft, a good description of the group's soft, fleshy, and simple bodies. In the phylum Mollusca, we have two marine groups. We're going to take a look at each group. The first group is the bivalve mollusks. In the bivalve mollusks, we have clams, oysters, mussels, and scallops. We have a clam pictured here on the top. This clam is digging its way into the sandy bottom to hide from predators. And then at the bottom, we have a scallop. And along its tips, I think you can see its eyes. This scallop may have as many as, oh my goodness, 200 eyes at its tips. That's pretty crazy to me. Bivalve mollusks, in a nutshell, nope, a clamshell. A little play on words. Bivalve mollusks, they protect their soft, simple bodies by making an hard outer shell. They secrete a substance from their body that hardens and makes their own hard outer shell. Actually, it's a two-part hinged shell or a bivalve. That's why they're named bivalve mollusks. That shell is actually a two-part shell, and it's hinged in the back. Bi means two, and valve refers to a two-part hinge. Most are benthic and sessile. Mussels and clams can dig and move around a bit. They're suspension feeders. They filter particles from the water that passes by them. They're great cleaners. They clean up the waterways. Our second marine group of the phylum Mollusca are the cephalopod mollusks. The cephalopod mollusks include octopuses and squids mainly, but also the cuttlefish and nautilus. Here we have a great picture of an octopus. They are famous for their multiple arms. There are 8, equipped with muscle-controlled sucker-like discs that let them grip prey. That word cephalopod, why are they named that? Well, it comes from the Greek, and it means head feet. They really have very little body. They're basically a very large head, and then many modified feet. Their tentacles are modified feet. Having a very, very large head may explain why they are so smart. Octopuses and squids are known for their intelligence. They're known for escaping aquaria and tanks. This group of mollusks have lost their hard outer shell. They no longer make one. But that's okay, because now they are very agile and they can get into lots of nooks and crannies. They can get into most crevices to hide from predators or to find prey. Octopuses are known for getting into very tight spaces or escaping through tiny cracks. Most use ink, a dark pigment that they can extrude to distract predators and make a quick escape. All of the cephalopods are carnivorous. We've reached our goals. You can now differentiate between various invertebrates, including cnidarians and mollusks. You know what that word cnidarian means now: jellyfish, hydra, coral anemones. You can now identify common characteristics of invertebrates and differences, including cnidarians and mollusks. I did change our quiz date to Monday, October 4th. Be sure you have gone through the video and slides so that you're prepared for Monday. Monday, we will highlight the most difficult content and make sure we wrap up the lesson, are prepared for the quiz. Have a great day, everyone, and a great weekend.